Oh.
Shalom, first and foremost, we give all praises and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Yahweh.
Sorry for that loud noise, but give honors to the apostles of GMS from Ruwell, and shalom to the faithful men who always continue doing the work of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Again, GMS Columbus, Ohio. We got the brothers, GMS Columbus, or Lord willing, soon to be GMS Columbus State. But Lord willing, again, we coming out here to prophesy the return of our Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach. All right, one of these people ignorantly called Jesus Christ. All right, and the coming of the kingdom of the Lord. All right, and the destruction of this kingdom, this wicked ass kingdom. Something that's been hot in my mind. I already did a video on it, but it's still like hot in my mind because all these different, these different files coming out, Epstein and a situation like that. And it's starting to really, it's plain now. They literally just saying that they're Satanists. They worship the devil. Baal, got the connection with the so-called you-know-who's. You know what I'm saying? And first and foremost, that shows you that the scriptures are true. All right, matter of fact, can we actually start with wickedness in high places? All right, what's that? Ephesians 6:4. You see?
Good.
This shit real, man. Hey, the scriptures been telling you this for thousands and thousands of years. And those so-called you-know-who's, there's a clip of them saying that we've been doing this for thousands of years. Killing little children, raping them and putting them in grinders and feeding them to the people. You know what I'm saying? That's why destruction got to come to this place. That's why, can we get that too on hold? Isaiah, where it says, looked up for slaughter, so they won't fill the cities no more. These people deserve death. They cannot continue, It's like, let's get that Ephesians first.
Ephesians 6 and verse 12, it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities."
Where's it for that?
Verse 12 says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world,
Right.
against spiritual wickedness in high places."
Right. So first, we don't war against flesh and blood. We ain't taking up arms. We ain't gonna do all that. That's for these peon Americans. They want to hold on to their American dream. There's a lot of talks on Instagram saying it's like a hashtag, we ain't mad enough, and people starting to try to so-called rebel. Which personally, I don't believe they ain't gonna do it until the food get taken away.
Yeah.
You people too damn comfortable. Even you so-called white Americans, you too damn comfortable. You ain't gonna do shit until you get really uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But and then it say, can you read that part again?
It says, it says against the rulers of darkness of this world.
Right, against the rulers of darkness of this world. All right, now you got a spiritual demon, Satan. All right, and the devils and all the other spiritual left-hand side angels, but they are working with the those so-called you-know-who's. All right, and I think this went out too. But with the so-called you-know-who's and the rest of the leaders of this world. All right, and they doing a lot of witchcraft rituals, praying to Baal. That's why you had Iran. They burnt a statue of Baal with Israeli flag next to it. Why? Because the people starting to wake up.
Yeah, they see it.
You see? What you got?
It says against spiritual wickedness in high places, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil, and having done all to stand.
Right. And hey man, Esau, Edom, this Satanist. All right, this man, he gonna come after us. Because why? Because Satan is always gonna be against the Most High. He's an adversary. You see? So we think that the children of Satan, we think the children of Satan gonna try to do to the children of the Most High. He gonna try to make his move. He gonna try to silence them.
Yeah.
Because we out here prophesying against his kingdom. We can get that later too, where it says at the gates of the noble. What else?
Ephesians 6:12 in the Geneva Bible reads, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against the worldly governors the princes of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness, which are in the high places.
The mountains.
Right. Yeah, he said governors. He said governors, right?
It says
Right.
worldly governors. It says the princes of the darkness of this world.
You know, who runs the world right now? The process of elimination. Who runs the world? You know, it's not us. Y'all, you bastards love to blame the Israelites, the so-called blacks and Latinos and Native Americans, like we the biggest problem on this earth, which 2/3 are a problem. They gonna be destroyed for that. All right, I'm not justifying them niggas at all. But who's the biggest problem? The so-called, you know who's, and the rest of the so-called white men. All right, that's not Israel that's scattered. All right, and you being addressed, you being exposed, your skirt is being lifted up, and first and foremost, it's been through our apostles on down. We've been told you this shit a long time ago, and now you people, oh my God, it's true. Conspiracy theorists. It's not theory no more. You know. As a matter of fact, I got you got more? I got a lot in my mind right now, but can we also get the word conspiracy and online etymology?
They trying to bandwagon with the apostles and elders been doing that concerning exposing the faith. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the princes of the darkness of this world, man. You know?
They've been doing that ever since, though. You know, the anti, you know what I mean, that S word, so to speak, because we gotta use choice words and shit. And that just shows you that these motherfuckers ain't speaking the truth.
Yeah, rise up and all the beast system, and man, stop it, man.
Man, just say what it is, man. All right, that's what the prophets are for, man. You know, and then you can go to jail. It was funny because I was in Poland and I was saying some anti-extremism stuff. And I could have went to jail for that shit, man, because I was going crazy. I was mad. I was fucking mad. All right. You know, when you get amped up, man, and they just move this and that. The camps. I was literally in the trenches of that shit, man. You get fucking pissed off, man. You know, because it's bullshit. And I can dispel all that, man. Through the spirit of Pabbi Al Shah, man.
Yeah, let's read the conspiracy. And then I got a word too after that. What you got?
So it's conspiracy and etymology. It says a plotting of evil, unlawful design, and combination of persons for an evil purpose.
So can you read that again?
It says conspiracy and etymology. It says a plotting of evil, unlawful design, and combination of persons for an evil purpose.
Evil purpose. And what is Esau's evil purpose? This man, he's trying to bring us forth his so-called New World Order, where he got everybody. Well, first he gonna kill a lot of people, billions of people. That's his plan. And then he's gonna try to, Michael C-hip the rest of the people, have full control. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the guy's not asking.
Yeah.
I'll say more.
Conspiracy theory says is an explanation of an event or situation that allege a secret, often malicious plot by powerful actors, rather than accepting the standard, more probable explanation. Right. So they call.
Oh, you got.
So they call us conspiracy theories. You know what I'm saying? But we ultimately know that these are conspiracy facts, man, concerning what's going on behind closed doors with these events, man. And now, like the elders, I mean, we take a picture of this, but now it's being brought to the forefront. So it was always a conspiracy fact. They try to shut us on their conspiracy theories, all this and that, but now look, now everything concerning the Drino, you know what I'm saying, situation, you know what I'm saying, the feeding of the flesh of babies and humans is not facts. So now
Adrenochrome.
yeah,
It's crazy. It's torture, bro. Torture.
and it's crazy because they show you it in movies, like, shit, think about Pennywise the Clown, you know what I'm saying? He saw him as it. You know what I'm saying? He is Pennywise the Clown, man. You know, even when you go into it further, when you go to the so-called universe of Stephen King, he dealt with The Shining. Alright, but not the Shining, but I think Doctor Sleep. You watch that movie. It goes into how these particular powerful entities, taking children, sipping on their juice, man, and gaining power from them, So yeah, man, like the other bro, man, this man is satanic. He's demonic. He has tapped into these left-hand forces in ways, man. Like it says in 2 Thessalonians, who's coming is after the work of Satan. He has his spiritual power on the left-hand side.
I got a word too. Got the word Satan. It's like I got to pull it back up again. Alright, because the word Satan means adversary. But I want to look into the online etymology. It says adversary, one who plots against another. That's going to a real conspiracy. Conspiracy is just a plot, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It says to show enmity, to oppose, plot against. One is the act of adversary, so on and so forth. It says the path of one who throws something across the path of another plotter. You know what I'm saying? A devil. That fits this man right here, because that's all he did to his whole world. He threw a fucking obstacle in front, especially Jake. He threw an obstacle in front of Jake, and now he stumbled, and now Jake all through on drugs, even going to the fucking CIA. How the CIA gave the drugs to Jake and put it all throughout the hood and shit. And I was just watching that show. What's that show? Godfather of Harlem. You know what I'm saying? And then they had the CIA in that show go to the what's his name, Bumpy Johnson. They said this didn't happen in real life, but they went into Bumpy Johnson and was like, well, I'm gonna give y'all drugs, y'all go through the hood, y'all sell it, and then we gonna catch the Italians, but we ain't gonna touch y'all. You know what I'm saying? That just shows you the government is evolving that shit, man. And then they give you the shit, and you all through, you cracked out, the hood is all through, and then they point the finger at you like it's all your fault. But who gave the niggas the drugs? The damn government. You know what I'm saying? This shit is wicked. But anyways.
Yeah.
In that movie, The Godfather, while they having a meeting around the table, they say, leave the drugs for the niggas, and we'll do the business part of it. But leave the drugs for the niggas, though.
Yep. Just toss it in your cities, your neighborhoods.
Yep.
And we'll do the rest. Don't worry about the paper, my nigga. Just let me do. You handle what you gotta handle, and we're gonna handle what we gotta handle. And you see these niggas all throughout all these inner cities smacked on drugs, man. Drugs, whatever they have, guns, they got the guns and shit. Niggas got extendos and shit. You know? That's all Esau's doing, man.
This is Habakkuk 2:15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite scriptures, because that's what Esau have done, bro. He gave Jake the drink, that Babylonian juice. He gave him drugs. He gave him feminism. He gave him black culture. All this bullshit, African culture. Yeah. It just got Drake in a drunken state. Now, if you drunk, you ain't on point. You all falling over and shit. You throwing up. You got the vomit. The table full of vomit, which goes into these false philosophies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you ain't on point. You ain't on point to stand on guard. But if you sober minded, you can protect yourself if something happens. And guess what? We protecting ourselves how? But through the spiritual war. But Jake is so spiritually drunk, he can't even stand up. He's good for nothing. You know? You got anything else? Okay. What was I about to get? I got a precept. I got it.
I got Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and worketh evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands.
You got it.
So, hey, the Lord gave them the power, as it talks about in Revelation 6:4. You know what I'm saying? To take peace from the earth. And they doing a great job.
Yeah, doing
And we want them to continue doing this so that these prophecies will come to pass so we can get the fuck out of here.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that.
And they got their think tanks, you know what I'm saying? So they can devise their crafty schemes and plots against all the people, man. And again, like we was going in, was it Friday, I believe? And even further, of course, to Jake first and foremost, you know, that's the nation that they set their eyes on, you know, via the perpetual hatred that they have. And now we're finding out that the Amalekites look at you regular citizens as William as well. You know, your regular average Joe, your Mike Miller drinking niggas, you know what I'm saying? Your regular white guy, you know what I'm saying, niggas, you know what I'm saying, like this. You know what I'm saying? They look at you as William too, as cattle as well. So they devise not only plans upon the tribes, man, but upon the whole planet, man, and their own people. You know, it's like collateral damage.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you know they're trying to separate themselves. You know, from Amalek, chief house of Edom, to your ordinary like Edomite right here, man. You know.
Yeah, we gotta stand up and fight against the powers that be.
Nigga, you
did too.
Yeah, you win it too, nigga.
Because once we got out of the hand, the grasp of the elites, so to speak, you know what I'm saying, via slavery, etc., we had to deal with decades of you regular township niggas. Putting hell on Jacob's throat. Niggas some white clothes and shit. I want the elites. I was you working to eat my niggas too.
Yeah. You local boys.
Yeah, local boys.
Local.
So all y'all gonna get a foot in your ass. I got a precept real quick. Anybody got anything? Because Revelation 18, we're going. Damn, I just lost it. There we go. Revelation 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double. So we're gonna put 2 foots up your ass, man. All right. It says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. But you will. And I was holding Isaiah 47, chapter 2, prior to this verse, man. Because the Lord's going to tear this place apart, man. All right, what you've done, we're going to double this place apart. The Lord's going to double this thing, man. So 2 feet up your fucking ass, man. You know? Straight up. Because, like, you know, Edomites is walking on like they double Isaiah 14 chapter. You know? Act like they've done it. No, you've done a lot, man. And it's going to go into your fucking, your ancients, man. Just smack, man. You know? And this is what's above you, man.
What's the nigga off
Carrot Top? Hey, you might be a Jake, though.
Austin Powers.
Oh,
Mike.
Spice Shack. That's a good movie. That's a good movie.
Hey, Mike, I
Yeah, I think he a Jake too. Yeah, a lot of you white, so-called white people think, yeah, when they walk around, man, you guys are Israelites more than likely, man. The ones that can act and shit, dance, like my man Justin Timberlake, you know, Phil Collins, you know, those are the Israelites more than likely, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin, he got the joint with the 316 and shit, man. You know? Those are Israelites, bro. You know? Y'all ain't got shit, man.
Before that, since you read that Revelation 18, can we get that Isaiah Slaughter?
14, yep.
I used to be a best.
Yeah,
Back in the day, yeah, we used to always read that shit.
We ain't read that joint out of a
Wow,
while.
that's the spirit of Jake going into this, man. Because they was meditating terror on the plantation today, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Can't
sir.
wait to get you Edomites, man. Edomites. Like
Kid
Doomie.
versus Stone.
Yeah, Jake can get that guy, Psalms 137.
Might as well knock that out the park, too. I got it, bro. Isaiah 14, chapter 21, Isaiah 14 and verse 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
Right. So prepare slaughter for the children, for the iniquity of their fathers. This is another thing Esau does too. Because he would be like looking at Jake, like all y'all do is complain. y'all got that victim mindset, even though we are fucking victims. You know what I'm saying? But excuse me. They would say, well, that was, you know, a long time ago. That wasn't us. We didn't do that to y'all, and y'all wasn't slaves. That was y'all forefathers. It don't fucking matter because, you know, it's reincarnation. Even if it wasn't reincarnation, which there is, still, you still got to pay for your sins that you did in the ancient world all the way up to now.
And guess what? We're paying for it today. As Israelites, man, we deserve it, man. Of course, man. You know, look at the landscape of so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, man. We deserve every bit of this ass that we got, man. Pursuant to Deuteronomy 28th chapter, man. You know, so we're victims, and we're not victims, so to speak, man. Because we put all this shit on ourselves, man. You know, it says Isaiah chapter 14:21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. Yeah, crazy. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right. Bro, and you see these little whack-ass flowers that's coming out, that's just one punk-ass island. That's just one place in time and history. Or whatever. I think there's more to it, whatever, in the vows. But imagine what he did from the beginning in the time of Greece, the time of Esau, Edom, the kingdom was actually called Edom, and Romans, what's going on when this place first got started. Your boy, the founding fathers and shit, them niggas is Freemasons. You can literally look this shit up. It's not a secret. They're Freemasons. And what do you think they was doing? They had Jake, nigga, what's his name? George Washington had Jake teeth in his mouth. What's his name? The fat nigga with the glasses.
That's bad. That's
Benjamin Franklin. Yeah. That nigga, I think he had hella dead slaves under his damn house. What they was doing, man? They was doing all kinds of rituals and tortures and come on, it's nothing new, and it's still happening to this day. That's why the book of Psalms says what? The Lord is going to put, in so many words, he's going to put judgment on those that still goes on in his trespasses. Because it's not like Esau just like, oh, I had to change your heart. I'm sorry. Now I'm going to treat y'all better. And, you know, no, he's still doing this shit to this day.
Yeah, and it's by the debt system. Excuse me, debt system now, in the system. You know, they ain't put your own people against you, man. You know? So Jake is fucked, man. If we don't we got to get the fuck up out of here soon, man. And it's gonna get worse, you know. Jacob's trouble, our temptation, you know.
This is Sirach 41:5. It reads, "The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly." So the children of sinners are abominable children. You know what? Children are abominable too. They wicked too, just like you. Edomite. All right. It says the inheritance of sinners' children shall perish. We have seen that, man. You know, all these, you know, rich Edomites who go back to, ancient Edomites, or, you know, even Edomites, in modern day, you know, dealing with slavery, owning these big corporations and companies. A lot of them companies tied back to, you know, different companies in the 1800s. Colleges. Insurance companies, so on and so forth. You know, back in the slavery days, man. But we're seeing we're seeing their inheritance, cease to exist. All right. It says in their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. It says the children will complain of an ungodly father. And that's what's happening, man. You see, that's literally happening to this day, man. Esau, the base, the regular Edomite is complaining about his ungodly father, man. Look what you have done. Look, you know, shameful spewing upon our guru, you know, so on and so forth. You know, now they trying to save face, etc. Oh, we all have to band together and fight against the elites. It's the elites. No, niggas, you too. Yeah. All right, you got to pay too. We're not joining with you, man, and trying to take down your fathers. All right, but down there complaining, the so-called white race is complaining, all right, on the fact that their forefathers, so on and so forth, have spewed nothing but wickedness and madness. Have brought shame to their name, man. They're not doing it because they really give a fuck. They're just doing it now because they're getting outed. All right, and they're being shamed as a race of people. The so-called white race is being shamed as we speak. The Epstein files go back to you, white man, white woman. Alright? And we gonna tell you to your face, and it's so funny because you know they Saudi as shit, man. They Saudi, man. They Saudi. Y'all thought y'all was the, you know, the unks. You know what I'm saying? The pride of life, the upstanding citizen. But now look, you can't blame Diddy on that. You know? They try to put Diddy. Bill Cosby. Oh, nigga, you got a whole island full of wickedness, nigga. R. Kelly. He was just pissing on bitches. He was eating motherfuckers, man. Tickling penises and shit, man. Nasty ass folks.
I seen a post from a brother, I don't know who it was, but they said the world was more mad at Michael Vick for them dogs than they are at the island.
Yeah, man, they look at Michael Vick like he's a, you know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, man.
He's saying himself. He was fighting dogs, man.
He's fighting dogs, you know, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up too, man, because I love kids, but shit.
Damn.
This nigga, he crunching on toes like, I said, like Pennywise the Bird.
Bro, they
He
selling
got the little baby on and shit, shaking the rules at the Losers Club. He's shaking that little arm out of his shit. That's
Bro, they
crazy.
selling
Doing some real
placentas,
right.
bro.
Selling
Yeah.
placentas.
They selling placentas is crazy.
Yeah, eating them.
Eating them, bro.
Eating brain and shit, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they got the adrenaline that you brought out, the adrenochrome shit,
You
man.
thought Jeffrey Dahmer was somebody. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was making, you know, this nigga. Hey, Jay got I ain't watched the movie, but I heard a synopsis on it. It's called Menu or something like that. Where they was like feeding. It was like they was like some private chef type shit, but they was feeding humans and shit.
They have them,
Yeah, the menu.
and they have them try to escape, and they find them. And, yeah, I just seen little clips of it.
But shit, man, that's all they blame that on things, man. Trying to blame everything. Oh, we gotta do something about food stamps. Nah, nigga. We gotta do something about the what's it upwards of like 400,000 children missing every year, right?
That's majority Jake.
Yeah.
Because they get lost.
60,000.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They get lost in that what's that foster system. You know, Jake want to get those misfortunes, and Jake want to get they can't have the baby because they can't afford it or what have you. You know, of course the nigga wants to get involved with it too. So they get lost in that system, and guess what? They get circulated through these little Edomites that
Orphans and shit like that.
yeah.
You only got too many family relatives
Yeah,
and all that
straight
shit.
up.
And they could just be wiped off the face of the earth.
Straight up.
I went through that system. I was in the foster system.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
You
It's
want to
wicked.
share
It's
that?
wicked, bro. It's wicked. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff is just to get the kids lured into the house and then they forget about it. As long as they making money off of it, that's all they care about. That's all they care about.
Man, it's just been for life, man.
You said CPS. CPS is a big part of that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe when I was a kid, I believe, don't worry about that. We had CPS called in my crib, man. You know, I got eight brothers and sisters and shit, man. Because Mom Dukes had to work about 2-3 jobs. Pops was Pops. He had, you know not how it works, man. You know, blame everything on Pops and shit, man. But you know, they weren't around, man. They had called CPS on our situations and shit, man. You know, it's all fucking bullshit, man.
Verse 10 again, it says, all that are, verse 9, it says, and if ye be born, verse 8, it says, woe be unto you, ungodly men. Verse 7 again, it says, the children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. Right, you know what I'm saying? Again, that's why you see the average Edomite trying to speak out against it now, you know, et cetera, et cetera. All right, because they're a continual reproach, man. You know, they're having to deal with the shame of their fathers, man. You know, the wicked at least, so on and so forth, man. But there's no hiding from it, man. Like the scriptures say, again, in Habakkuk the 7th chapter, man, that whole chapter is playing out on the plane. You know, he shall bring shame upon your glory, man. You know, that's it. This is the book of Nahum, the 3rd chapter.
You good.
Good.
Oh, wait, what?
You got it, bro. You good.
That's right at the top. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery.
Right. Oh, that says a lot. Woe to the bloody city, which is chiefly America. All right. This is a bloody ass city from the very beginning. These Satanists came over, these Freemasons. They killed the Native Americans. They killed. You can't forget about the so-called Mexicans too, because a lot of like California, certain states belong to so-called Mexicans as well.
The West, South, you know.
Right.
Well, the whole damn goddamn country.
Yeah.
You know, from east to west.
Yeah. Canada too.
Yeah.
And
Canada,
Jacob's up in there
South
too.
America.
Yeah.
You know.
And he said what? Lies. It's bullshit. You got the 911. I don't want to say the actual thing took down. Yeah. But you know, all these other different false flags attacks. You know, it's just all bullshit. And you know what I mean? And people starting to wake up. You know, but you know, yeah. You know. Oh, and the biggest lie, all right, is that they like this bullshit Christianity, plantation Christianity. You say the Most High was a so-called white man, he loved everybody, all that bullshit. Yeah, because what the scripture say, he said, it says in Proverbs that he that try to hide a transgression, he gonna seek love, and that's what Esau does. He try to hide his sins. So what he do? He want everybody to love him. Like, hey, no, don't worry about it. Love your enemies. You know, hey, we gotta love each other. We brothers. You know, but behind closed door, he eating your fucking children and shit. And then not only that, he putting your children in your food, so now you eating this shit too. That's diabolical. That's crazy.
Diabolical. It's diabolical for the definition. Because that nigga is diabolical, man.
That nigga's insane, bro. He's a maniac.
Devil.
I got a precept.
Y'all can get y'all the precept.
Yeah, just
real quick, like I said, the bloody city is full of death, iniquity, etc. This is Revelation 17, in verse 6. It says, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints. If you read the AAP, it says, I saw the woman, saw that new woman was drunk with the blood of the saints, God's people, and with the blood of the witnesses of Yahweh Shai, who were martyred. When I saw her, I wondered in amazement. I'm speaking about that woman, speaking about Babylon the Great America. Like it says, she's drunken with the blood of the saints. When you look at America, this is a big burial ground, man. Yeah. Of our beloved northern tribe brothers, man. You know, and you southern tribes as well, man, in the south. You know, so on and so forth. It's a big burial ground. They got situations where they digging, you know, excavating certain lands.
Canada.
They're getting bones of dead northern tribers.
Yeah, northern tribers, man.
You know?
Trail of Tears. Don't forget about that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
and they talked about like them bodies coming up from out the water.
With the chains on it.
Stuff on it.
Yeah, right. So just further in the point, like the elder going into, this is that bloody city, man. All right, Babylon the Great. All right, and then like I said, it was filled with the martyrs of Yahweh Shai. In this day, you're gonna have brothers who are going to be martyred, who are put to death for the testimony of Yahweh Shai out in his land.
You want the diabolical?
Oh, yeah.
Diabolical, it says, pertaining to the devil.
Oh, shit.
Meaning befitting the devil.
Man.
Yeah.
That fits Esau Edom, man.
Revelations 18 and 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has remembered her iniquities.
Yeah.
See, so it's coming out. It's coming out, man. That judgment is about to come, and we can't wait, man.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Can't wait.
Because, you know, they like the bro said, Tom's Goggins said, you know, they getting their asses handed to them today, man. People booing the shit. They booing the Olympics and shit.
Yeah, the president and all that.
Yeah, the president.
Super Bowl.
Vice president,
Vice president,
Vice president,
He saw Edom on the show. They throwing tomatoes at him.
Yeah.
Smacked him in his red face.
Yeah, he
Red
smacked
up.
too.
Tomatoes and carrots. You know what I'm talking about? Cans.
Yeah. Straight up, baby. And we love it, man. We love seeing the downfall of this fucking place, man. I love seeing these so-called white people get tomato face when we talk about this truth, man. All right?
You use SpongeBob memes for everything.
Yeah, straight up. All right?
Hey, this nigga's ass, man. He
Smack.
tripping and shit on the stage, you know what I'm saying?
You can't act.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, yeah.
Hey, can I get 3 verses
It's
real
like,
quick?
what's the nigga name? What's the one light-skinned nigga?
Devontae.
The other light-skinned.
You said Jodeci?
Nah, I'm thinking about the other nigga. The singing nigga? Yeah, man. Genuine.
Oh,
Hey, y'all can't talk shit about him, man. He from where I'm from, man.
He
smack.
Like, he just out of his prime, man.
Nigga old as shit. Nigga trying to two-step at 50 years old and shit, man.
What's her name?
Lil' Kim?
Was it her?
Oh, yeah, Lil'
That's
Kim,
Mary
yeah.
J. Blige.
Lil' Kim, that's Lil' Kim
That's
doing
Lil'
that.
Kim,
Yeah.
too. But she be trying, you know what I mean?
Looking like a
Smack.
monster.
Looking like a straight up monster.
He got the same moves and hey, just like, you know, he was trying to do the same moves he doing in the 80s. That shit
Yeah,
did.
that shit don't work no more, man. You got YNs now, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, fuck them niggas, man. But you got YNs now, man. Them niggas ain't falling for the same pony tricks, man.
Yeah.
But more importantly, you got the prophets of Yahweh Chanel Shai on the scene, man. We ain't falling for this bullshit no more. That American dream, you know? Yeah. Niggas are broke, man.
Tripping, bro. People are through, man. Just look at it. It's like y'all can just look around, bro. People just
I do that
out
shit all
of it, bro.
That's
Really
like
trying
what
to
Apostle
chase
Harvey
do that
said.
shit all the
Zombies.
time.
Yeah, man, they're trying to chase and fulfill a dream that is not
That
gonna
is not
happen.
gonna, you can't reach that
Elon
dream.
trying to move over
Yeah.
here to America.
Fuck out of here.
You know,
Don't
it's
worry
over,
about that.
man. America's done. You came for no reason. Do you not know that America, Babylon the Bird, is about to die? Yeah, it's done.
Hey, don't forget the little
Yeah,
Yeah, the Bible, man.
You ain't about to be a doctor this year. It's over.
And them niggas don't work.
Elon always try to come over here and be doctors.
Yeah, be doctors.
Hey.
They retarded, man.
And be over us though, for real. They really trying that.
It's over, bro.
It's done, man. Call lawyer, how about you? And I hope these people see it, man. I hope these, and they see it because it's read about that in Isaiah the 13th chapter that you want to get. It's read about that. They're gonna run back to their own city, their own countries and shit, man.
Yep.
This place is gone, man. The whole American dream, the whole American pie, all that bullshit is out the window, man.
Right. Same the 2000s, PS1 just coming out.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
It's over, man.
Going to your basement and shit.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's a wrap, B.
Box TV with the red, yellow, white cord. That shit's dead. It's gone.
Yeah.
That's
Snap.
what America, it was
Poppin', yeah.
disabled, but it was
PS2,
poppin'.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
GTA,
So,
Red Dragon.
yeah, straight up, yeah, that's right. Early 2000s.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
90s.
Yeah,
like,
Mario
it
Bros.
was wicked, but
Yeah.
we had some great entertainment. I was meditating on it like that Cartoon Network was shit back in the day. Even Disney Channel for a while. You know what I'm saying? And different games, and man, it was crazy. It was a great time. But hey, now, I mean, you know, it still got some good shit here and there. But now it's like Esau, his magic, his witchcraft is wearing off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That spell.
Yeah.
Maybe they will help.
Yeah, we gotta get that too.
Yeah, so, they help.
You know, quick Isaiah 47 at the top, you know what I mean? It said, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And a lot of you so-called immigrants came over here, fled over here because you thought it was going to be a better life. Which, you know, and so, you know, in times it was. But it was all a spell, like the brother said, man. But that spell is wearing the fuck off. All right? And people are seeing it. It says, take the millstones and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the high, pass over the rivers. You know, hey, man, the whore. All right? You know, Revelation 17th chapter. All right, talking about the whore. Sit amongst the beasts. All right? That's talking about America, man. This place is not tender and delicate. It's everybody like, what the fuck? You know, because people fought tooth and nails to be over here in America. You know, to get the that's a nice car right there. But now they fought tooth and nails to get this shit, man. And what have you? Nothing. Yeah, I know that's crazy. You know what I mean? That was crazy. But that's America though, because they ain't even supposed to be shown, man, upon the public. Y'all right?
Y'all okay?
You gotta stay focused, man. Hey, that's real talk. Hey, you gotta stay focused in this truth, man. You know? Yeah, that red dress and matrix. Yeah, that's the spirit. Because I did a lesson on this. Fair enough. It says, already right there. Oh no. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered." What the elder brother was talking about. America's being uncovered. All that you thought was cool and cute, it's all bullshit. It's all a facade. If a brother can get the word facade, man, you know? It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man." That's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. What you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. He's not coming down, you know what I mean, all that bullshit. He's gonna come down with fucking vengeance, man. And he's gonna claim the elect, and he's gonna tear this place apart, bro. What you niggas included with it, man.
Man, it's so beautiful to see the shame of Esau being exposed. Esau is so salty right now. It's a bad time to be an Edomite.
Wow.
I mean, a terrible time to be an Edomite, which is a white person. It's a terrible time to be a white person. Terrible. Do I have to say it louder?
Might as well, man.
Yell it.
Because we in this winning
We
time.
gotta let these devils know it's over. The Epstein files is through all types of shame and harm, man. You know?
That's the spirit. I'm feeling angry. Like I want to just yell.
Go back and say.
Yelling at nigga across the street. Shit, you know, sometimes it's necessary.
Sometimes it's necessary. Right now it could be. Through the
It's
spirit.
like you gotta rub it in their face, man. You thought you was the one, you devil.
They rubbed it in our face, man.
Yeah.
Slavery, trail of fucking, you know, trail of tears.
Blackface.
Yeah, blackface, man.
Still they try to talk shit. Every time they get a chance, especially like Mine Ron, but I think he's a Jay before.
I believe he's a Jay, man. Yeah, they want to kill that nigga.
But every time niggas get the chance, they see Jay wilding out and shit. Oh, look at these monkeys. Look at them. You know, uttering the
Still in the Walmart.
Yeah, doing the monkey voices and shit. So we rubbing all this shit in your face too, you know?
Yeah, what about you?
The Epstein
Man,
file,
amateur.
niggas might go steal from Walmart.
But you stole the whole fucking world,
But you
man.
steal children.
Right.
You nasty guy. You steal children. And then they try to put, when they showcase and shit, like, late teens and all, you got little babies, man. You got little babies, man.
Alligator bait.
Yeah. You know? Even of your own race and nation. Trump got little 8-year-old sitting there. Come on, man. It's bad out here. Like I said, it's a terrible time to be a white person. Look at it. Some Mac in the Outback. Some Mac. I'm so happy right now. It's a bad time to be a white person. Terrible time. The Karen spirit is done. Man, it's so bad. Why do you have my shit? We watch our enemies. Woo.
Oh, man.
And it's matter of fact, can we get Psalms 20 in the last verse? I mean, you gotta finish that Isaiah 47. Then we gotta go back to that thing. But just add to your point, because what was I about to say? That nigga Myron. You know what I'm saying? He be saying a lot of truth or whatever, but fuck that nigga. I can't stand that nigga. He's a sellout. All right, but one thing I do respect about him, he do go against the so-called who's, but even then,
But he's still
it still might be
jumping around
because Esau it still might be controlled chaos because Esau he be paying niggas to do that.
That's exactly what it is.
He still represents the patriotic Edomite.
Yeah.
That's bro. That's the point because they always try to say, well, we gotta go back to the 1776 spirit. But again, those niggas was devil worshippers too. They was fucking Freemasons. They had slaves. So they are no better than the niggas that's ruling today.
Yeah, those niggas are majority. All them niggas the ball playing niggas, all the football niggas, them niggas are Masons, man. You see the signs? Charles Barkley, that bald-faced, bald-head nigga, that big Shaquille O'Neal nigga, that big 7'1", whatever the fuck that nigga is, man. He's a ball of fucking bullshit, man. You know?
Like adding to the elder, bro, like you said, bro, like you got niggas demonic is all hell too.
Yeah.
It's just now when it was open, now it's just in secret, you know, because they tried to put on that image. Like what the fuck? They literally had couches made out of fucking niggas' skin. Leather couches with niggas. Like, bro, that's treacherous, bro. Like you flayed a nigga and made a leather couch out of the nigga.
That's crazy.
Like a nigga animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
It's like you stunned on this nigga forever. Like, yeah, man, I'm sitting on you forever. Like, damn.
And it's been
I'm sitting on Toby. It's really.
and it's been passed down from generation on to generation. That's why the Lord's gonna have
it all documented.
You know,
Trying to hold the names and shit, bring it somewhere, hit him with
that nigga's a footstool. Hey, crazy, man.
Even I gotta make a video on this, man. Lord willing, because I ain't going to in a long time, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's called the Cheyenne Massacre. They massacred Gad, fucked them up bad, and there was this dude. It was another white dude. He was recording it right now. Even he got disgusted. He was like, oh god damn. But they said they cut off Jake's balls and fucking dried it up and used it to store his tobacco in it. So you know what I mean? You trying to get tobacco, it's fucking balls. He over here put that shit in their mouth. You know the weird ass Edomite that be putting that shit in their mouth and shit.
They pickle Jake.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially in front of the women and everything, yeah.
Oh man, what they did to Jake Man, oh man, can't even imagine what they done to the woman, man. And you fucking bitches wanna be with the so-called white man,
Right.
you know? And when you gonna see it, man, you gonna see it when because they are doing it. These so-called white men, they put these bitches to death, man.
Yep.
And they leaving them. And now women, you know, they got channels on YouTube and shit. The Black Unlost and some shit. But we did lessons on it prior to it, but it's like y'all gonna see what the fuck is going on with this cracker, man. He don't love you bitches, man. He just think it's a fad. Yeah.
It's like that movie Mandingo. You know, at the end, remember he was fucking one of them slave nice little things. And then at the end, she thought he was in love. He's like, man, fuck, you know what I mean, bitch? Like, I got my own life.
He said, man, that's fucked up, man. Yeah, man, that movie, yeah, man. He had to boil his own water to get in. He said, get in, nigga. Then he tried to fight back, hit him with the pitchfork. Oh, man, bro. Shit, goodbye in the tunnel. Yeah, man. Real Jake bad, man, and it was just movies. I ain't even really happening in real life. I mean, you know, it was, but in real life, man, it was even worse. They forgot about the delectable Negro. They really eating Jake, man.
Yeah, I seen some also y'all watch that movie The Survivor, it's with Ice-T in it.
That's it, surviving the game.
Surviving the game. Oh man, that's hey,
It's a
bro.
slave movie?
Nah, but it's like showing like how we suffer and they chasing and trying to get us and kill us, and they was eating the people too.
Damn.
Yeah,
I look that up.
They took him up off the street and
as a
fed
bum.
him.
He was like a bum.
fed him, clothed him, and then
Oh, got him to become a house nigga. And then
they released him to
run.
hunt that mother.
And we gonna hunt
it's
him down.
the world. Oh yeah, they do that all the time. It's like the world's most dangerous game, so to speak.
Surviving the game.
The game, yep.
Ice-T game.
Ice-T. Yeah, bro. I seen that and I instantly started thinking like, that's us running from them.
But niggas
And it was
running
still a
towards-
Jake. There was still
And
a
it was
Jake in
it was
too.
a
Dude
he
that
ain't
played-
working, boss. One of them was in the movie
Dude
too.
that played Rock.
A sucker. Yeah, bro. Come on,
It's
man.
still like Samuel Jackson type shit.
Dude that
That's a
played
great
Sharif's
movie,
dad.
Yeah.
Who played Sharif's dad in Menace?
Yeah, nah, that was him.
I'm happy.
What's his name? You know his name?
Nah, no.
Let's read this name, because it's in
This is Psalms 20 and 8. It says, they are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright.
Right. That's why it's so beautiful. Like the brother said, man, that's one of my favorite topics, talking about the victory, because we're gonna win, bro. Like Elder Yashuramba said, ain't no way in hell a fucking Satanist pedophile weirdo is gonna win. He's gonna lose. He gonna let us win, the lowly. We ain't do no harm to nobody. We ain't harm no children. You know what I'm saying? And contrary to proper belief, we actually care for, children. Brothers care for their children and whatever. We don't care for heathen children, fuck them, but we still ain't gonna harm them. We still ain't, we care for our women. We hate the 2/3 wicked of them, but we just chill. We just righteous. Through the spirit, probably have some shot righteous man that's just trying to live a peaceful life. But you got this damn Edomite, and he gonna pay for everything he have done. He's going to fall, and we going to rise. Somebody better is gonna rule. All right, chiefly, first and foremost, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, King David on down. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are unfit, and it's not just the damn Edomites. They're the chief, freakiest of the freakiest. But then you got the Moabite. They damn sure ain't gonna rule next. They fucking take creatures out of the damn sea and eat it. They can't even fucking cook it first. They just eat it.
That damn squid ink
Sick.
drizzling down their blood, man.
Sick.
Yeah, they're retarded, man. You look at them. If you look on through the origins of Moab and Ammon, they're literally syndromic, man. They got down there, yeah.
It's insects.
They got Africantic code, yeah. So they're not fit for ruling. It tells you that in the Esdras, man. You think Asia, niggas ain't about to rule, man. Them niggas think they got necks. No, them niggas ain't got necks, man. Them niggas got slavery, bro. And they gonna fucking love it. Shut up. Like Elon, I tell Elon, man, the fuck out my face. You know what I mean? And they can't say nothing, Fuck, Elon is smack, bro.
He like pasted brown and shit.
White people hair and shit.
Nigga threw oil on him and just left it there like, nigga smack. Yeah, it's like Elon just coated a motor oil.
But they gonna flex on you because they live in a
feel like his skin texture like non-stick or something. The Teflon skin. He's heathen, man. Y'all heathen. Hey, but it's crazy. The Lord did a number on Jake, man. There ain't no way, man. That's how you know the Lord did it, man. Man, these people are smack.
It's second half of 57 to 9 first, man. I told you that, man. How they became Lord over us, man. Well, guess what, nigga? You fucked up. We fucked up as a nation, bro. Badly.
That's why the scripture says we bear the indignation of the Lord. We sin against him.
Yeah.
So we just gotta deal with it.
Different gods and stuff.
Yeah. Straight up, man. We're eating that right now to this day. But there's gonna be a day when the Lord's gonna get us up out of this place. The Lord's elect, man. Lord's will be a part of that number. You want me to finish Isaiah 47?
Yeah, because this will go into that witchcraft.
Back at Isaiah 47, verse 4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. It says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, but thou shalt no more be called the Lady of the Kingdoms.
Right, and no more lady. It's losing its glory, it's losing its touch. People start, even all these other different nations, they're starting to kick out the so-called white man, the French man, the British, you know what I'm saying, and obviously the American, and the so-called, who's even Russians kicked out all those small hat people, you know what I'm saying, and kicked out the Rothschild family that was living in there, but you got it.
Verse 5 is this, verse 6. I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thine hand, and thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Right, they ain't show no mercy in the past, and they ain't about to show no mercy now. You see ice beat old ass people ass and shit. You see that shit?
Nigga Rodrigo in his boxers.
Yeah, this nigga just woke up. He ain't got sleep out his eyes yet. That's smack, man. And I hate to bring it back up, but I think about the Trail of Tears a lot, you know, just we're in Northern Tribe, and of course, you know, my brothers on the South Side, you know what I mean? But it's just like, I think about the elderly, the young, they didn't give a fuck about them. They were just walking towards the mid. And we brought that shit up in the Midwest, man. Which, I don't know, technically is Ohio. It's not technically Midwest. Yeah, where it's pretty much damn near started. But you know what I mean? But going towards the west was shit, man. Flatland, Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma. They walked us there, man. I probably was a part of that shit, man. You know, because reincarnation. You know, but this that glory that Esau was talked about, that we got the land and this America, all this big niggas are booing you niggas, man. You know. It's when you stupid dumb niggas gonna realize and wake up, man. Oh, I love it. I like that bald head nigga, that bitch ass nigga. He went against the Israelites. And my man, the water, brother. That nigga's gone, man. He gonna die with America, man.
He already going down. Corey Holcomb shutting him down.
Yeah, and that nigga gonna die too, man.
So.
But you know what I mean?
They be watching the videos, man.
Yeah,
he
know,
got
man.
it.
Just for Corey, man. Hopefully he comes through, but he be watching.
Yeah, he knows what's up, man. You probably seen an IUIC video or two or GMS, you know what I mean? Yeah, it gotta be Jim, because he be going crazy on the bitches, man.
You gotta think, man, GMS got a lot of secret disciples, man. So even when you look at like Elder Yashalom, they got like 18,000 songs. But only, a select few watch daily, but they know, man. They know.
Right. Want me to keep going?
Yeah. Hold on. You might can skip to the. What did I talk about?
6.
I think Elder Malcolm, I think he got
Yeah, you might as well keep going.
22.
It's okay.
22K, man.
So verse 7. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Right, because they didn't consider the latter end. You're doing a grave thing. You touching, first and foremost, you're touching the apple of the Lord's eye. You know, you think the Lord can't hear, you think the Lord can't see, because you think that he didn't do nothing for a couple thousands of years, that you good. You know, that he forgot about us. But no, the Lord is jealous, man. Like we were speaking about earlier. Like, you know?
Yeah, 200 plus years.
He's jealous for his woman, man. Or you can liken us to the Lord's women and to his children. If somebody touch your children, man, you gonna raise all holy hell on somebody. You gonna kill a nigga, man. You gonna see nothing but red if somebody touch your child, man, or your woman, or your brother, or your friend, whatever. You know, that's how the Lord look at us. He's jealous, you know? So you got something?
Amos 1:11 says, thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Hey, he said that this man kept his wrath forever, man. And he perpetually shows that he hates them. For that, the Lord's not going to forget it. He's not going to forget those transgressions, man. You see? And it's beautiful, man. And the Lord, he's coming through with his promise, man. He's remembering the sins of Edom, man. You know? Plain and simple, man. And we see it. So, hey, man, we're going to rejoice, man.
Right. Yeah, it's the time of rejoicing. Yeah. Having great faith, you know?
I get 12. It says, but I will send a fire upon Edom, which shall devour the palaces of Basra, right? The chief places of Esau and Edom. The Lord's going to send a fire to them, blazing. Right at due time, and that's what we're going to do here in Babylon the Great America. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
I had just to back you up, Obadiah 1 and 10, it says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And then if you go down to 18, it talks about it. You know, matter of fact.
Burn them niggas up.
Yeah.
Forever got gathered. Oh, you about to get, oh, you know Obadiah?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yep,
perfect.
yep. So Obadiah 1 and 18, it says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall be kindled in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remainings of the house of Esau.
Right, because that's a beautiful thing about it too. Because the Lord, the vengeance belongs to the Lord, but He gonna use His people as well. You know what I'm saying? And He said both the northern and the southern tribes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna gather these damn people after 1,000 years in the kingdom, after making them pay in hardcore slavery, you know, and getting all of our lashes out, all of our anger out. After that 1,000 years, we're gonna gather these heathen up and we're gonna burn all of them up. You know, and then their soul gonna go disperse back into the other heathen. But there ain't gonna be no more Edomites at all. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a beautiful day. No more fucking leopard skin. I don't wanna I can't stand that shit. I can't stand looking at Esau. Just to look at this man.
Jump in the trap.
Right. Yeah, you know?
18 nations to 17. You know?
I got a few. This is Ezekiel 35, 11 through 13 in the NLT. It says, therefore, as surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord, I will pay back your angry deeds with my own. I looked at it and I was like, I can read this whole thing, but I just want to
Start from 1 and jump.
start from 1. Ezekiel 1 and Ezekiel 35, 1 through 5. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. This is what we're doing out here today. Every day, videos
Chief
put
place
up.
of conquest, and that's why you got to
Verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of thy children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Chastise his people, and on the contrary, he now has a case that he can build up against the people that he had in the nation.
came over here in America. They came over in America, sent the southern tribes over here with the northern tribes, gathered all 12 tribes together, so to speak. So get busy. They got busy, man. They got busy, you know?
Right. Yep, that was prophesied as well.
Yep.
So the captivity. Like you said, that perpetual hatred will continue. You know? The Lord ain't forget about it, man.
Jumping back down to 11, NLT again, it says, therefore, as surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord, I will pay back your angry deeds with my own. I will punish you for all your acts of anger, envy, and hatred, and I will make myself known to Israel by what I do to you. So even those Israelites that aren't paying attention and don't want to come over to the truth, or really are being blocked from coming over, the Lord knows what you did. Even though they won't come into the knowledge, the Lord always knows. You know? 12 says, then you will know that I, the Lord, have heard every contemptuous word you spoke against the mountains of Israel. For you said they are desolate, they have been given to us as food to eat. And we've been talking about this Epstein, and they doing that literally, man. Lastly, 13, it says, in saying that you boasted proudly against me And I have heard it all. So, yeah, Lord hears everything, man. That was it, though.
Isaiah. You could drop a nigga. That's awesome. But you read that, and we go to the Psalms 64. But you go to Psalm 64, Bible shop. I want to hear different translations, like NLT, KJV. No, I like how it's worded.
You see, go back to Isaiah 47.
Yeah.
It says, Isaiah 47, verse 8. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am and one else, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the laws of children.
Right. That's the proud thought of this American people. First with the elites, the so-called presidents and shit, they thinking they unstoppable, nothing, America gonna be forever. So what you think the people think? These people walking around like everything cool, when they thinking that Russia can't do nothing, they think Iran can't do nothing to you, they thinking North Korea can't do nothing to you. But soon they're about to have missiles pointed to you.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all won't be able to do, your little punk ass American army ain't gonna be able to do shit. I mean, of course, American, they gonna get some shit in too. Don't best believe.
Yeah, they gonna get busy.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna fuck
They
Russia
still
up a
got
little
it.
bit. They gonna fuck up China a little bit, but it's gonna get to a point where all these different nations, even America's allies, is gonna turn against America, and it's gonna blow this shit all the way the fuck up. They look like, them people, and they might not be doing them.
They look like
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are. Smack, man. And they know they ain't the people, man. And you got dumbass niggas. Slacking. You got dumbass niggas that wanna remember back in a few years ago, support remember Paris? Something happened with Paris. Them niggas put like a Paris flag and shit on their Facebook page and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Protect Paris. That was some bullshit. But niggas always gotta do that. You know?
If you took Apostle Tahar's video when they went live, it was a dude that came out there, or was it Elder? A dude came out there and said, "Why do y'all always talk about the white man?" Like, because they was prophesying, they're like, "Bro, what are you talking
It's a
about,
nigga,
bro?"
right?
Yeah, he said it's because it's in the Bible. Shut him down. He was like,
Yeah, now
why do y'all always defend it? But that's Stockholm syndrome. You know what I'm saying? They stuck, sir. They stuck.
Also,
Yeah, what about Moab, man? when they drop the nukes on them niggas, man. On Ammon, what are the chinkies, man?
Yeah, Ammon.
Yeah, what happened to them niggas, man? They didn't care about that. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. What about the white man? Pearl Harbor shit, man. What bullshit, man?
yeah, because that Christianity is what got niggas so gone. Like Christianity, they teach you and tell you that everyone can be saved, everyone can, make it in the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? So they put it to the point where, when you speak about the white man, you know what I'm saying? They want to be, they're in a defensive mode, like, damn, man, hell nah, man, this just, man, stop slavery, fucking, they gave us rights.
Modernity.
Yeah,
modernity.
we now in the same position as them. We can get money now and shit like that.
Have jobs.
Come on, man. You will never be an elite. You know what I'm saying? You will never have the shit that they have. Right. That's why they set up Black Relay. The difference with the Black Relay was set up by the elite. Pretty much they had a, sacred group of black exclusive club of black people to help forward the elites.
MLK.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Jay-Z.
Look into that, man.
Kanye West.
Beyonce for the women.
Yeah, all the singles. Yeah, that's bitch.
Jakes to help forward the elites.
Yeah, to keep us like, all right, we can still kind of make it. because they made it.
Shit, it reminded me of vampires and werewolves. Werewolves used to guard the vampires while they were sleeping and shit.
Yeah, like what's the movie?
Underworld.
Rise of the
I
Night.
got all of
Yep.
them, boy.
Yep.
Yeah, them joints hurt.
Verse 9 out of Isaiah 47. It says, "But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and one day the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantments."
Right, what did it say? He said that's gonna come in a moment. And then what's that moment? That 1 hour specifically. And that's, it's written in Revelation. It says this place is gonna be destroyed in 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? And it's the spirit too. It's a couple years ago. What's that? The Lady Liberty. The light went out for an hour till it came back on. That's real. You know what I'm saying? What you got?
It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am none of beside me."
None seeth me. That's the Illuminati, so-called. All seen eye, the
enlightened
hidden,
ones.
you know what I mean? The hidden, what do they call it? Hidden society. You know what I'm saying? That's what they think. What the Lord sees, the men of the Lord sees, the angels see, and now the world sees. You know, there's a little bit more in there.
Yeah, thou 11. It says, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off."
Right.
And that's
it's not gonna go into the witchcraft no more, right?
yeah, well,
Okay, come.
it says, "And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know." It says, "Stand now, stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail."
Right, you say you've been laboring since your youth. This man has been doing this from the beginning, even the serpent. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the word serpent in the garden, and you look at the root word, it goes into enchantment. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Esau done from that time all the way to now. You know what I'm saying? And even the start of this nation, like I mentioned before, with the Freemasons and all that shit. Then you can just see all through everywhere. You look at the Disney, and you can see the symbol says 666. You can see all Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, all throughout TV. You got nothing but hidden Satanist symbols all throughout the shit. And even going back to Disney with the what's that nigga, the little rat thing, Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
They had a picture of him hugging his girl, and then the dress looked like a fucking dick. You know what I'm saying? So this. I remember that used to be big on YouTube, the conspiracy theories, and they subliminal messages. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just so normal that people are just like, oh yeah,
it's the white man. You know,
they'll say no.
It's him,
You know. But hey man, all that shit coming down. You're rich. Hey, Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, and these demons, they starting to forsake this man. Like I said earlier, his shit is starting to wear off. It's not working as much because at the end of the day, not Esau, but Satan, he works for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So you really think that Satan is gonna stick by Esau's side when the Lord comes and oh yeah, I'll fight with you? Hell no. You're gonna lose all your power.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
They always show you that too in all those left hand energy movies, demonic movies. How the demon always finesses the vessel at the end. He always finesses him at the end. They think, all, you know what I'm saying? He ties it to where, all they seem like it's something beneficial. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But, in the end, the demon always finesses him.
Yep.
So that's what that's what Satan is doing to Esau. He has used this man as a vessel to carry out the will of the Heavenly Father. Esau really thinks that, this left-hand energy, demonic, entity, so on and so forth, is going to be for his benefit in the end, but he's just finessing you, man. He's using you to be the adversary of the Heavenly Father, which is all according to the will of the Heavenly Father.
That's way more.
Look at the part where it says, "Announce perverted you, right?
Yeah, yep, verse 10.
Right. I didn't hear. But you said you already read it.
Yeah.
Can you read that part again? 10.
Verse 10. You gotta have.
Thought it was Isaiah 14:1 right now.
Isaiah 47 and 10.
I thought she was turning around
Right
for me.
now.
I thought she was looking at it. Nah, never mind.
Hey, it's 6 and 6, bro. We all get one.
You know what I mean? It says, but thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
Right. He said his knowledge is wicked. His knowledge has perverted him, going to them science. Because a lot of that's what Esau do.
I'm sorry, I got a precept. It's going to go further into it if I read it.
But the precept.
Yeah, Isaiah 47.
Oh, okay, go.
Like astrologers and stuff at 13. So you can go, you know what I mean, go get busy. Isaiah 47:13. It says, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
They won't be able to. Witches and warlocks. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna keep trying to use magic to put the veil over Jake. Even us, chiefly. You can't. But best believe they put witchcraft. They trying to put witchcraft on the elect. Best believe they know where Jake at. They know where you live. They probably putting that shit on your children. You gotta think, man. This nigga is a wicked ass demon, man. He controls everything. He can pull up your fucking address in a matter of seconds, and he know where your children. He know where your woman. He know where your mother lives. You think he ain't putting witchcraft on all your family, and you included, especially? You know, of course he is.
Yeah, putting it in the food. Putting it in the food, and then you know where we are located at. We gotta go to these stores.
Gotta go eat.
We gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? And then once you eat, it's in your system. Now I can control you. I can actually locate you. I
The
can.
heavy metals you was
Yeah,
talking
them
about.
heavy metals. Yeah, because
That
I looked up if heavy metals is in your body, do it control the way you think? And it does. That's why, like, I think it was the solar eclipse that just happened. It was people that was doing some crazy ass shit on that day because they turned that frequency up. They turned the frequencies up and it just controlled all the stuff. This metal in the water and the food and everything, air, like man, god damn, bro. We gotta hurry up and get out of here.
And he said, your knowledge has perverted you. Every time I hear that scripture, I think of I know Elder Yashwan, but he went into it. Alfred Kinsley. He's the so-called father of revolution of sex in America. Because before, America had, it was a little bit more, modest. Like, okay, no homosexuality, no bestiality, shit like that. Right. And then he came out with his science experiments, and what he was doing, he was taking little children from like newborns all the way up to like teenagers, shit like that. And he used to like, play with them, try to make them come. And he was like, oh, see, well, children can come, so we can have sex with children. And he did that with animals too, homosexuality, all that shit. Look it up. You can look it up. It's on Wikipedia, all that. You know what I'm saying? It came from that fucking man. You think he wasn't doing witchcraft while he was doing that shit? Man, and now look at the people. That's why all these people are sexually, or what they call it, hyperly sexual. You know what I mean? Because now you look on the TV, a fucking burger commercial, a bitch got the sauce dripping on her titties and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you can't just watch something and just be a normal ass, wholesome thing. Everything got to do with sex or violence or some shit. This man's mindset.
That's why be so many ads that pop up and be like, damn, what are some children seeing this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Is this some whole bullshit? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna have kids freaked out. You know what I'm saying? On the commercial, on the ad. Wow.
So we victim to that shit, man. We was young, hypersexual, playing house, mom and daddy, and doing all that shit too, man. You know? Shit, that's that witchcraft he said, man.
Back in the day, they had, the POR on the TV. Yeah, you can watch it on the TV. It
Two
was
in
a
the
little
morning.
fuzzy, but it was on there.
Girls going wild.
Girl Going Wild commercials,
5
baby.
years old.
Oh,
They
yeah,
5
yeah.
years old, little boners.
That shit was whack though, man. You looking back at it like, God, damn, what the fuck is that? They didn't show no titties. It was all covered up, but it was hyper sexual, you know. And we all were exposed to that, man.
Robot chicken.
Robot chicken.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, robot chicken.
Hey, Futurama, that bitch was the one-eyed bitch. That bitch was thick as hell, man. Straight up.
Family Guy.
You know what I mean?
You still wait to see Lois's titties or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
This shit wild, dude.
But it
They
was
still
all.
got it going on
Yeah,
because
man.
the Expendables. I mean, what is it?
Incredibles.
The Incredibles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Man, the Mom Duke.
Shit. Jake.
Yeah, Clark.
But you know, but hey, that's like again going back to the elder man, that's all Esau's witchcraft and sorcery, man. You know, to pollute the minds from a child, man. You know, Jake's minds is polluted.
Yeah, but you read about that even what we just read in Isaiah. The astrologers, the procrastinators, that big ass word. It ain't going to. It's not working no more, man. Just like time of we read about time of Daniel, book of Daniel, when they try to find out what's popping with the Heavenly Father. Them Chaldeans couldn't figure it out. Them niggas like they was scratching their head and shit, Man, they couldn't figure it out. But now what I mean. Through the Spirit poverty, how about my shot? The Lord is bringing this language back, man. His image, the word. We all coming back, man. Read about 2nd Ezra, 6th chapter here. I read about that because we did a class on it earlier a couple days ago. Talking about we're gonna get the word back, man, and we getting the word, the true word, man. And you niggas want to word it up, but not call on the names, man. Yeah, Yeshua, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that, man?
They giving the glory of the Heavenly Father to another, man. That's fucked up, man. Yahweh ain't exposing evil.
Nah.
Yahushua will. You got Christians who call on Yahweh. Christians call on Yahweh. Yahweh. Who's the one bitch Christian Rock? Remember he started a song called Yahweh? And that's the God that said,
I don't even know that. No, the bitch.
stupid ass shit, man.
Yep.
Yeah, we get that. We can start closing up soon. We get Psalms 64. Let's get Sirach 2. No, not Sirach. Wisdom of Solomon 2. And then, and we can close on Psalms 37. And then, whatever y'all got there, we just close on. Psalms 64. Wisdom of Solomon 2.
Wisdom of Solomon?
Yeah.
64 and AMP.
Because now we're gonna bring this out because we already brought out how Esau is a damn Satanist. You know what I'm saying? And he, hey, like you see, Esau eating with the CIA and all this other shit. He can go put his hitman out, kill wherever he want. So best believe he gonna come after us.
Yeah.
So we need protection. First of all, we need protection in our everyday life. The spells that he put on us, try to put on us, and the food that we eat, all that shit. Cause we don't know if we eat human. We don't know if we eating fucking a damn cow or a horse. We don't know.
That's weird. I'm sorry, because I went to Wendy's last night and I was like, man, this is bullshit.
Good luck.
Man, but it was, get you around the way, you eat something, and I ain't feel like, what I mean? But it was cold. It was like, man, I'm eating this. I'm like, man, this is some bullshit, bro. I don't know, because you don't really know what you're eating. You don't even know what beef tastes like no more. Pause, you know what I mean? It's gold, man.
And then to think the whole time, you might not have ever really known what it really tastes like.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling how long they been fucking shit off, man. You know what I'm saying?
For decades,
This is crazy, man.
for our time, for sure. It was been added, gotta think about the Italians, man. Butchers and shit, you know, them bodies and shit, they was going with it, man. They was going, you know what I'm saying, with your burger.
Gabagoo. Gabagoo. Gabagoo.
Psalm 64, A and B, it reads, it says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, hear my voice, O God, in my complaint, guard my life from the terror of the enemy.
Right here, man, we pray the Lord hears our cry, bro. Because it's about to get real. You know, right now we preaching to the choir. We out here prophesying to people so they can hear. Right now we preaching to the choir. Preaching to ourselves right now. You know, all the brothers, we gotta remind ourselves daily, prepare ourselves for what's about to come. This man is a fucking sick ass, crazy bastard, man. And he about to come down. He about to frame us. He's about to do all kinds of shit.
AI.
Right. And we pray the Lord that he hears us and he gonna protect us through this time. Through the schemes that this nigga's about to put on us. You know? But you got it.
Verse 2, it reads, hide me from the secret counsel and conspiracy of the ungodly.
Woo. See, hide me from the secret conspiracy of the ungodly. Alright, because this ain't no conspiracy theory. Ain't no more. You know what I'm saying? All these so-called conspiracy theories are coming true. Besides the fucking, you know, there's some shit get kind of crazy. They be saying they're fucking reptilians and shit. That shit off. But, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, you got it.
Certainly don't work.
Right.
It says, from the scheming of those who do wrong, who have sharpened their tongues like a sword, they aim venomous words as arrows to shoot from ambush at the blameless one.
Right. Hey, going back to that, the boy Michael Jackson, he got a song called, what was it called? Shit, I forgot the name. Tabloid Junkie, I think. I think it was off that song. That's one of the unknown songs right there. But anyway, he said you killing me with your pen. You know what I'm saying? Your pen is a sword. And he said that if the Lord was here, you would crucify him. You know what I'm saying? Going into the media, how they try to frame him and shit. It was like the elder said, you know, hey, he was a freak ass nigga too. But just going into, man, he said all he gotta do is write shit down. Like, hey, go here's a warrant. Go grab that nigga. Go lock him up. Say that he did this. That's all he had to do. He got the power to do so. You know, and us, we're powerless. We as sheep, we as lamb, harmless. You know what I'm saying? But you got it. Oh, you talking to Oh, yeah.
They encourage themselves in their pursuit of an evil agenda. They talk of laying snares secretly. They say, who will discover us?
Right, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Now we can read it. Other verses.
Yeah, you guys do it.
Yeah.
So Psalm 64 at the top of the NLT, it's a Psalm of David. It says, "Oh God, listen to my complaint. Protect my life from my enemies' threats. Hide me from the plots of this evil mob, from this gang of wrongdoers."
Bro, because he's the original gangster. He's the real nigga. You know, because you see niggas go and shoot each other, but guess what? This nigga goes to a whole different country, blows up the whole fucking country, leave them, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just shoot each other in the hood.
Yeah.
You go to a different country, they take the opiums. I remember we talked years ago. I remember this dude, he was in the military. He said, and he was homeless too. You know, but he said him and his partners, whatever, was I can't think, guarding the poppy field. And he said, man, yeah, the fucking you straight shrugging your shoulders.
Huh?
What you shrugging your shoulders for?
Oh no, I was like, what the fuck you doing? Guarding the poppy field in Afghanistan. More
Yeah,
like.
con.
Now I just shrugged my shoulders.
Con. And even your boy, what's that nigga? The dreadhead nigga, the sniper nigga.
Oh,
Irvin.
Irvin.
Right, he said he knows that shit. He's like, well, after we went over there and did that shit, well, you got like 90% of the drugs came from over there. You know, it was an influx. But the dude said, the dude that I talked to, he was like, yeah, man, I see my friend's blood got splattered in my face, got shot in front of me, man. And you making people go over there and guard that shit so you can bring it back to sell it over here. You got people over there dying, getting killed, coming back, or if you didn't get killed, you come back with PTSD, you know,
Smack, bro. You know, you just smack, man.
Come.
Weapons of mass destruction in like 2003. Like, what the fuck, nigga, nobody got no factories in Iraq, man, with weapons of mass destruction. You would weapons of mass destruction, you damn fucking crackers, man. You know?
Yeah. But you just finished that first verse, right? We can stop there. And the Wisdom of Solomon 1, we're gonna skip around. You can read the first verse. Oh no, keep reading.
I got two.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, Wisdom.
I got a quick
Okay.
piece of.
You got it.
Let's go back up that Psalm 64. Real quick, this is Psalms 59 and 2. It says, deliver me from the workers of iniquity and save me from bloody men. For lo, they lie in wait for my soul. The mighty are gathered against me, not for my transgression, nor for my sin, O Yahweh. Right. So again, like that, they mentioned, we dealt with the treachery and the diabolicalness, Esau, Edom, the satanic ways, so on and so forth. And ultimately, he's going to spread those ways even further in the earth. How he's going to come against his prophet. So, likewise, for us, man, we pray the Lord save us from this bloody man, right? And this bloody town, this bloody city, Babylon the Great, and his bloody ways, man. He loves blood. He's infatuated with it. It's like, it's like again, Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know if they remember that one scene on the show. He like tasted the blood for the first time, so he got like high and shit, man. It was weird, man.
You read 1 to 6, then skip to 10.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 at the top. This is for the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. A life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
Right. This is one of my favorite scriptures because it explains the mindset of the wicked perfectly. And it says that the ungodly, which is the wicked, is Esau, Edom. All right. And he said, not upright. Right. What you got it?
It says, for we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke and a little spark in the movement of our heart, which being extinguished of our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the softer air.
Right, but some of it is right, because your life is short, you're going to die, go back to the ground, but you're wrong, he's wrong because Esau, because it said what? He thought, or he didn't think of right, because he think his spirit is going to just vanish and shit. That's why he got that so-called yellow spirit, because he's trying to hurry up and do everything he can, he dies, you know what I'm saying? But you got it.
Verse 4, and our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is very shadow that passeth away, and our end there is no returning, for it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. It says, come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in our youth.
Right. He said, now he got that mindset that, oh, my life is short, I'm gonna die, whatever. So let's just do everything we can. Let's go to the different, because that's one of his blessings, to have the fatness of the earth. But how he's gonna get the fatness of the earth? By way of the sword. That's why he goes to different countries and take everything. That's why if you go to a different country, you're going to see either a white man or a nigger woman. You know what I'm saying? Because he runs everything. You know, and he's going to try to take everything to himself. He's going to try to take all the oil out of the damn earth. He's going to overuse the resources of the earth. That's why the earth is mourning.
Fracking.
Yep. You got it.
Verse 10, it says, let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Right, this wicked nigga, now he's like, well, now that we took everything, now let's oppress the poor and righteous man. You know what I'm saying? And that's one big ass no because the Lord, what the scripture say, that the Lord is for don't touch the poor, because the Lord because the Lord will stand up for their cause. All right, but you got it. Just a little bit more.
Verse 11. Verse 11, this is, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
Like that survival of the fittest. That's what this nigga think. And that's his mindset. Well, this nation was weak, so I should take it. You know what I'm saying? I have to take it. You know, that shit wicked, man. But you got it.
Verse 12 says, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraided us with our offending the law.
Right, see? So that's why I said again. He's going after all of his enemies. Venezuela was talking big shit. He went over and took his ass, and you know, which I don't even hear about that nigga at all no more. But what about us? One day, like I said, he gonna make his move against us too. Cause why? Cause we really the biggest ones that's speaking up against him. And we're not just saying, we're not speaking in code. We saying by this nigga's name.
Yeah.
We saying the actual family names. We saying, and not only that, we saying your biblical name, which you especially don't love. All right. But you got it. That shit hurts that nigga's soul, man. Every time he hears the word Edomite, he probably just like, oh, God damn, bitch, you know?
Yeah. All that squirming and shit.
Yeah.
Bad as shit.
This is an objective to our infamy, the transgressings of our education.
Right, infamy. That means you're known to do something bad, and that's what Esau is. He's very rhetorical. What's the word? Start with B. Notorious? Not victorious.
Notorious.
Notorious. There you go. About it. It means you're known for bad behavior. That's this nigga, man. Every single solution you can think on the earth goes back to this nigga. But you got it.
He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold.
Right, that's why these elites, they watching, they seen us. You know, they grievous. They probably mad at him with that Drewski, you know, talking about that Drewski meme, remember you drinking that wine and shit, and then he got mad, threw it on the, you know what I'm saying, bust the wine. Why this nigga mad as hell. Drinking his little baby blood and shit. Damn, niggas waking up, niggas and speakers waking up in Peru, Mexico, all throughout the earth. Nigga big shorty, but you got it. There's a few more.
He said, he is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion.
Right, we're different. We ain't taking part of this bullshit. We ain't taking part of that MOTV neither. And that's why he wants our blood. Because we're saying that to other people too. Alright?
That's why they
so like when that's why when something big happens, when something major happens, Esau, what he gonna do? He gonna do a media blackout.
Mhm.
He gonna everybody ain't gonna be on the internet saying what they want to say. Because imagine when the shit hits the fan and we saying, hey, don't take the MOTV. Esau gonna take that video down? Hell nah. He want people to take it. Alright, but you got it.
Somebody knocked Tito out.
You must have walked in front of somebody else's camera, bro.
That was crazy.
Put your glasses back on.
The fact that he heard you, though, he's funny.
Oh no, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Verse 15 out of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
Right, fakes. That's what we're saying. You're not the real Jews. You're not the real white people, technically, because the word white means pure. You know, but you got it.
It's just social constructs.
Yep, that they made up. Fuck is a Native American. I'm a Reubenite, nigga. I'm, you know, a Gadite, man. You know, fuck out of here, man. It says we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abastineth from our ways as from filthiness. Abastineth.
Right. Well, if you read the other trend, I think it's like worded different, but pretty much it's estranged from Esau's wicked ways. You know, but you got it.
Yep. From our ways as from filthiness. He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed.
Right, we're saying the kingdom of heaven is there for us. We got it.
And maketh his boast that God is his father.
You see right here, the 12 tribes, all the different, all of us, so-called Western Native Americans, you know, but you got it.
It says, let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in anything.
That's fine. That nigga salty. Now you like, all right. Let's see though, because he knows his birthright got took it. Yep. He knows all that history, man. Now he lied. Let's bet. He's trying to make his own blessing, and he gonna try to get rid of all the Israelites so that the Lord won't deal with us. You know, but hey, your plan is gonna fail miserably.
Yeah, I mean, your common day Edomite ain't gonna know what's going on, but your nobles, gates of the nobles, they gonna understand. Isaiah the 13th chapter, excuse me. They know what's popping. You everyday common crackers don't know, man, what's about to happen. They're just walking around, you know what I mean, eating your hot dogs and going to your baseball games and shit, you know what I mean? They don't know what's popping. It says, verse 18, for if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience.
Right, it might take us to a lab where they torture little children at. You might see that shit personally, because they're gonna try to catch a certain Jake and torture certain of us. You know, some of us will be martyrs, but the Lord ain't gonna let him touch all of us, all right? There's gonna be a few martyrs, I believe, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord gonna lift up a standard. And with those spiritual powers and also the angels protecting us, you know, but you got it. I think that might be it. What's the next verse say?
Let us condemn him with the shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected.
Right, we can stop there. Then we can close it with that. That's it, Psalm 37. And, 37 and start at 12.
This is Psalm 37, verses 12. It reads, it says, the wicked plotteth against the just and gnashes upon him with his teeth.
Gnashing, that means you angry as hell, your teeth grinding together, probably foaming out the mouth. That's the amount of hatred. Doing good. That's the amount of hatred that Esau and Edom have for us. You know, but you got it.
It says, verses 13. It says, Yahweh shall laugh at him who receiveth that his day is coming.
Right. That's, man, I love it, man. The Lord gonna laugh at you stupid ass, because hey, he knows, the Lord already see everything. You already know you about to lose. You know, you think you about to live forever. You think you gonna find the fountain of youth and live forever, man? Hell no. The Lord gonna make you look stupid, man. You see? That was it. About this.
That's his thing, man. Like you watch the Predator and Alien franchise, or really the Alien franchise. You got like the Whaling Company, where they use AI to prolong their life, so on and so forth. Things like that. that's what he's chasing. And like I said, the falling of immortality and all that. That one gene, that one, you know what I'm saying, thing that's going to help him unlock the hood to be immortal. But he's not. You know, only Yahweh Shai can grant immortality. Yahweh Bahashim and Yahweh Shai.
Hey, that's why they say, Lord shall laugh at him. Hey, Lord willing, hey, us, we should laugh at this nigga too. 'Cause like you said, the only way you can have eternal life is through Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai ain't dealing with you either. So you salty as fuck, man.
Yeah,
Hey.
John 3:16, it will help niggas out there.
Yep. So with that, Lord willing, hopefully that was edifying. We give all praises and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakapadash.
Double honors to the apostles of GMS and Ruel. And shalom to the faithful men continue doing the work of the Lord. Now we're going to say shalom.
Shalom. Baba Bull.
Baba Bull.